Hey guys, JC here with Wedge Concepts, and in this video I'm going to go over 3 steps to setting a budget and how to stick to it. Okay, so we're going to go over how you're spending your money. We're going to look at how to evaluate those expenses to see if they align to your financial priorities, and we're going to track and possibly decrease those expenses. Now, creating and sticking to a budget sounds daunting, but it really isn't as tedious as you think, right? What I found is that most people just haven't been taught how to do it. And really what it boils down to is that you want to have a game plan. So in this video, I'm going to give you a game plan. Number 1, we're going to look at how much you actually take home. This is not your gross. We're just going to look at how much money you're actually bringing home every pay period and every month, because that number is going to be very important. Number 2, we're going to look at the last 2 months of your monthly expenses. Now, I'm with Bank of America, and I'm able to go online and I'm able to pull my statements up for the last couple of months. I'm also able to export my statements into an Excel spreadsheet where I can manipulate the numbers and see how it goes. But also with Bank of America, they allow me to have a breakdown of categories to see how I'm spending. So there's a category for utilities and shopping and groceries and automotive. So it gives me a clear breakdown. But if you don't have that, then you may want to just go ahead and export or copy and paste, look at your transactions to see where your money is being spent. Now, if for some reason you can't go back 2 months, then you may want to start today looking at where your money's going, and you want to go ahead and monitor that, spend as you normally would for the next 2 months, and just keep track of it. Okay. And then the third thing is we just want to evaluate. Our goal here is that we want to be able to try to save at least 10%. Okay. So if you make or bring home $3,000 a month, then you're going to spend $2,700 and you're going to save $300, right? And then, you want to be able to identify where you can actually shave off or save on some of these expenses. So if you're buying lunch every day, you may want to start bringing your lunch twice a week or 3 times a week. Instead of getting that $4 coffee or latte, you may want to stop by McDonald's and get the $1 coffee. You just want to look at certain things. So for example, me, I have a $200 Xfinity bill, and I'm okay with that because it's in my budget. But for somebody else, you may want to cut the cable. You may want to pick up Hulu and Netflix and just keep the internet. And that's all you need. So you want to figure out what works for you. You want to look for what areas that you can actually save some money. All right. So just to recap, like I said, very straightforward. You want to go ahead and look at to see how much you actually bring home. You want to have a number. How much do you bring home every pay period? And how much do you actually have per month or whatever? You want to look at your last 2 months of statements. You want to see how you're spending your money. Where is your money going? And then 3, you want to evaluate. You want to look at to see what ways can you actually save money. Can you wash your car by hand instead of spending 18 or 20 bucks to get it washed each week, whatever the case may be. All right. So and you definitely want to go ahead and revise this, because your spending is going to be a little different for the summertime as it is for November, December, right around Christmas. So you may want to revise and look at this every 2 to 3 months periodically. All right. So do me a favor, go ahead and click subscribe and leave me a comment. Let me know what you've done to go about saving, if you have a game plan. Also, let me know if anybody's ever showed you or taught you how to create a budget and how to stick to it. Okay. Definitely check out my other videos, and let's build together. Peace.